All right, welcome to the Spa Social Beat. I am with my business partner and Post with Purpose, Danielle, and today we are talking about TikTok. You have likely heard about TikTok by now. It's something, if you guys follow Gary Vee, who's an awesome marketing genius, he's been talking about TikTok for the past year and a half or so. Just, you've got to be on TikTok. You've got to be on TikTok. What is it? Should spas be using it? Like, let's just kind of jump in there.
Yeah. So TikTok it really is a unique platform. It's kind of hard to compare to anything out there right now. I would say it's almost a mishmash of, if anyone remembers Vine several years ago, those 6-second looping videos. It's like that, except it's 15 seconds. So it's kind of a mishmash of stories and Vine a little bit, video based primarily. Although some people use design type of templates, and it's very much
It's a young
music,
platform, isn't it? It's
young, music
targeting, like,
based. Yeah, most people put like music behind their, and that's really what it started as. It started off as Musically before it was called TikTok, and because of that, it's a very dance heavy platform. It's very young and just fun. Like, it's known for being a very fun platform, but quarantine kind of shifted it quite a bit with everyone being at home and a little bit of an older demographic jumping on and doing more talking head type of content.
So what are the benefits of TikTok? Like, if you're a spa and you're thinking, you know, how do you decide what platform you should be on? Because this is, quarantine aside, it did start out as kind of this 13 to, I don't know, 16-year-old is really the demographic that's on there. So if you're a spa, is it worth your time and energy to go into that? I mean, maybe if you're teenage acne, but what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so it is a hard balance to strike, because I think the big pros of TikTok, at least in this past year so far in 2020, has been that you can get incredible and organic reach through TikTok. I mean, people are getting insane amounts of reach and followers, but I'm not sure how it's translating to actual business yet. And I know a lot of e-commerce based businesses have seen a lot of success because they've got more of that nationwide global type of market share. So if you have that e-commerce side of your business, I would say maybe it is worth checking out. Being the aesthetic expert over on TikTok, I think could be worth trying to explore, because I don't think there's a lot of people doing it. So you could be kind of that first to market, first to really build your brand out over on that platform. Not to mention, it gives you some great skills on creating short form content that's really interesting and entertaining. Like, that's a skill set we're all going to need to continue to foster and build as digital media and social media evolves in the many years to come. So I don't think the skill set, whether TikTok goes away tomorrow or a month from now or never, I don't think that's, worth understating. But I do think it could be a distraction, especially if you're really focused on your local market and driving clientele, and maybe only focusing e-commerce on a smaller demographic and not so big. I still haven't quite figured out how you really niche down into the local aspect of TikTok. And that's where, to me, it might feel like kind of shiny object syndrome, because you're going, okay, well, I need to be there. But then it's like you're doing the content, but you're not sure how to get it in front of the people who really matter. So
yeah, that's a hard thing for me, because my mind, is so logical with social media. It's like, well, what's the ROI? Everything needs to have an ROI. And I think what I see TikTok as is really just brand building. Like, it's not necessarily, it's kind of this intangible ROI, which is hard to measure. But brand and brand awareness is something that's incredibly important. So I personally feel with TikTok, if you're someone who loves social media, you love exploring, you love kind of trying new things, it's not going to hurt you, right? It's definitely not going to hurt you. But if it's already a struggle and you're feeling overwhelmed, then, really look at, like, what is this going to bring to my business? And see, like, there's nothing wrong with testing it out for a couple months and seeing where you're at. But there has been, do you have any kind of cautionary
yeah, so
TikTok or
it's like I have to like tread almost lightly because so actually, and I know you're in the same boat because we're both military spouses. Our spouses are not allowed to have any TikTok account or presence. So and they've been very like, open about that policy in the military of we don't want you having accounts. It's potentially, we just don't know enough about the security aspect. Because of that, my husband's like, please don't get a TikTok account. Yeah. I'm like, well, I'm a social media person, so I kind of have to know what's happening on that platform and be up to speed on it. I think with the popularity that it's had, they also had the former CEO of Disney step in as the new CEO of TikTok. I want to say a month or two ago from the time of recording this. So some of the moves they've been making to me indicates that they are trying to be a really legitimate platform. But there's still those things of, okay, well, how is the TikTok app tying into the rest of your information on your phone? Those things do give me pause a little bit, simply because of like my family situation. I think if I were just like an everyday person who didn't have like that element of, okay, our family needs to not have information leaked of some kind, I probably wouldn't care personally too much. But if that's important to you, where you're like, privacy is a really big concern, I would wait and see how it plays out. I don't think you're going to lose out on a huge opportunity by just kind of waiting it out to see how the security issues flesh out in the next several months.
Perfect. So we don't have any clear advice for you on TikTok.
Use your own discretion.
Yes, use your own discretion. Try it, test it. If it's something that you're interested in, it's not going to hurt you as long as you're comfortable with the privacy settings, which, take a second to read all those. When you click those terms and conditions, there's a lot of stuff that gets hidden in there. So if you do like it, let us know. If you don't like it, let us know. Just tag us on Instagram, leave us a comment, let us know how it works for you.